I guess I kept you waiting long enough on the starting screen. Now that my coffee's ready, I have no excuse. Oh yeah, the Kodiak could be fine for sure. It'll just come up as a caravan for me, but it doesn't matter either way. If you want to fly it, fly it. I don't see any reason why not to. I'm gonna turn off the webcam so it's not in the way of the view and everything. There, that's better. I'll give you time to load in still. While I say a couple hellos. Well, pretty well it's Uquirt and Teleport 8 so far. But thanks for coming in. We're gonna take off from Kingston. We'll fly over to Lake Tahoe. I did pick a bit of a route, just one waypoint urine along the way, and then I'm not sure what we're gonna. Well, I don't think there's really any approaches into Lake Tahoe, anyways, or there might be one possibly. I'll take a look here quickly. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the RNAV 418 or the LDA runway 18. But I'd imagine conditions are fine where we'll just do a visual for 3.6 when we get there. But I'll give you time to load in still, and then we'll get going. I'm not in a big hurry. We'll do one flight, and then if we have a little bit of time after, we'll do another quick flight. Try to wrap up by 2 o'clock or something, Pacific time. So a couple hours anyways. This will be quick enough to get started too, so it's not like it's going to take a long time or anything compared to like the King Air or something. And I'm not really going to follow a checklist. I'll just get it going and then we'll take off and head out. I didn't see what the winds are doing, but I think there's a windsock here somewhere that I remember seeing the other day when I did a flight into here. I think it's farther down the runway, but I'm not sure though again. I could have sworn there was a windsock. Actually, that's where it is. It's, halfway down the runway, or one of the runways anyways. So we'll taxi down there when we get going and take a look and see what direction the wind's blowing, and then we'll decide which way we're going to take off then at that point. Or I can use the drone cam and go take a quick look. I'm pretty sure there's no METAR for here. Unless with that new map feature it comes up. There's a couple other planes here, but there's nobody showing up. Is that you over there on the runway, or is that somebody else that's over on the runway? I thought this whole new thing was supposed to let you see who is who. Oh no, there you are. Ah, you show up as what do you call it? Oh God, words are coming to me again today. Hot TBM. But I guess that works. All right, I'm gonna use the drone cam, go over so that we're not taxiing halfway down the runway and then having to taxi back again. You're loaded in. Okay, I'm just gonna do the drone cam thing quickly, go take a look at the windsock, and then we'll start getting the plane up and running and depart. Oh. Oh, that's drone rotation speed. I want drone speed. Ah, it's pretty well limp. We can just take off straight out. Unless we taxi right down to the end and take off and go in the west or something. Well, we can do that. Nah, we'll take off going east because then we'll get the room to climb over the terrain as well too. Kodiak Tundra with no cargo pod. All right. Yeah, for some reason you show up as a TBM for me, but it works. It's still playing. At least we can see that you're here. All right, let's get the plane started. I got my track IR on, but I had a pause, so hopefully it's not too bouncy today because I kind of adjusted a couple things yesterday when I was messing around with it. I didn't know there was a Kodiak Tundra, actually. That's... I'll get it one day. I don't fly enough things anymore to really justify buying a bunch of add-ons or anything, but I don't know. We'll see one day I might get it. All right, get a few lights on the instrument panel. I probably should have put the alternator on too at the same time already, or the generators, I mean. Or the generator. Avionics on. Turned the pitot heat on already for some reason, even though I don't think it's that cold. Yeah, whatever, I'll leave it on. The floatiac now too. It's too bad they didn't have a model match of things still. That's like on X-Plane when you had, well, even with like VATSIM or Pilot Edge on X-Plane, how the model matching was there and stuff like that too. Like I know they're getting it going with VATSIM on MSFS now, but still, it would have been nice to have that already too, where you can have some of the planes show up and not have to go buy the add-ons to see them. I would just put on altitude reporting anyways. I'm not going to worry about putting in the squawk code because we're not on the VET network. And one of these days I will get on Pilot Edge and fly on Pilot Edge on stream when I'm comfortable reading chat at the same time as doing that, but I'm still not ready for that yet. All right, let's pause the track IR and get the route plugged in. So we're taking off November 15, which is Kingston, heading over towards. I've been saying it urine, even though it's probably urine or something instead, but I don't know how to say it. It sounds like piss anyways to me, but head over there as a waypoint and then over to KTVL, Lake Tahoe. Should be around a 45-minute flight, so we should get there just after 1 o'clock. And then it should give us time to do another short flight somewhere else. I think we'll have to climb to 14,000 feet. Well, we don't have to, but I'm going to climb to 14,000 anyways. Should be able to get up there quick enough, and then we'll start our descent. Probably around 25 miles out or something. Maybe 30 miles out. What did I say, 14,000? Yeah. Oh, that's why they didn't start yet. My MCP works with this too. I could have started that already. So we'll take off to the east, make a, well, either right-hand turn, left-hand turn, head back west, do the climb over top of the mountains, and then head over that way. Should be good enough. You ready there, Quirt? Looks like you turned around, so I'm guessing so. We'll squawk VFR. So how do you like the Kodiak with the big tires? Get the heat on, get the temperature up, because it's only 39 degrees in the plane right now. So we will depart runway 07. Ah. Nice. I'll wait till I see you heading out, taxiing, and then I'll start doing my roll off, my takeoff. There you go. I've been getting stutters ever since I did the last driver update for the graphics. Still gotta figure that out. Even in PGA 2K21 last night, it was doing the same thing. All right, let's go. I didn't do very good. I'm terrible. I've been missing a lot of things on this plane when I'm taking off, like setting my power right and all that kind of stuff too. So we'll do our climb at like 900 feet a minute or something like that. We'll start making our turn now to the left. Then we'll see if we can... I'm gonna fly north for a little bit, get climbed a little bit higher first. Why does it feel like we're turning still? Even though I got heading on and the autopilot's on. It's not really... we are climbing. It's funny, the MCB's not working that great today for some reason. Actually, I'm going to turn around and head back towards the airport and cross over the field instead. Not doing a very good job of this departure. I should have looked at it a little bit more closely before to see how high I had to climb before I could get over the mountains. But after doing this turn and then going back towards the field or whatever, we should be able to be almost high enough that we can do the climb over top now. Thanks for flying, Quirt. It's nice having somebody else fly along. I'm gonna turn name tags on quickly so I can see you, because I know at some point I'm probably not gonna see your lights anymore either. Traffic. Much as I don't like the nameplates, it's nice to have them on when you're flying with someone, though. Hey, Hawker driver. I didn't think I'd be seeing you. It's a good thing I'm not on pilot edge right now, because I'd be making a fool of myself even more than usual. We should be good to make that turn now. I gotta get a fan or something for in here, because this computer's already heating it up again already. Oh, got an F18 out there. An F-16 too. Gotta love the fighter jets being out there. Oh, Tomcat. You know, there are so many other people that you could have raided that are better than this. But thank you for the raid. Howdy. Oh, God. Thank you, Hawker driver, but I wasn't really... Don't tell me to shut up. Welcome on in, Hawker driver. Thanks again. And Fly Runway Heading, good morning. And Sim, good morning. Or good afternoon. I guess it's afternoon already. No, it's not an I-rated flight. It's not an N15 flight, otherwise I would have failed already. It's just a whatever flight for now, just something to kill time. Hey, look, it's Peter. Yeah, it was Matthew. Oh, I gotta do something here. There we go. Yeah, so for everybody coming in, we just took off from Kingston, November 15, and we're heading over towards Lake Tahoe. Or at least one flight anyways. We'll see if I got time to do another one or not. I might. Was planning on going until about 2 o'clock and then wrapping it up then and getting stuff ready to head
Matthew.
off. For work again tomorrow. Peter, thanks for the cheer. No, not Kingston, Ontario. I haven't done much flying up in Canada yet, except for the fly-alongs a few weeks ago, and I haven't. Other than that, I really haven't done much up there yet since the World Update came out. I probably should one of these days. Yeah, my chips are being detected. I'm not worried right now. I cooked it probably, but oh well. It's MSFS, it's not gonna die. I actually wish I was. Maybe next day's off again. I'll get back into doing the I ratings again, depending on how things are going. Because I think I've only done up to the I3 so far, I think. How much metal's in the oil now? All of it. You need a chair. This chair's fucked. Yeah, all of it's in there.
It's okay, Scotty left his ketchup Lay's chips on the prop. The plane enjoys the taste.
Oh god, here it comes again. Thank you, Aeroflyer. I haven't had ketchup chips in years. Or all dressed, actually. I haven't had... When the last time it'd been that I would have had ketchup chips? Probably... God, well over 15 years at least. All dressed, I have one. I mean, well, all dressed, I probably would have had them in like the last couple years, but I still haven't had those for a while either. I really don't eat chips much anymore. And when I do, I usually end up eating the whole bag, so I had to cut them out so I didn't keep on doing that any longer. Oh. Cabin temp is still cold. It's only hovering around 30. We'll freeze the whole way. If it's all dressed though, it's gotta be Ruffles. N99 Tango, thanks for the follow. Good to see you. Haven't seen you around for a bit. Or at least I haven't anyways. I'm sure other people have, but I haven't. Why is it? Yeah, I'm trying to think of how long it's been now. But then again, I don't get around much either. Why are we still climbing? And that kind of reminds me of something that somebody else would say. Maybe that's not working like I thought it was going to this time. There we go. Now it's doing what I wanted it to do. I've been fighting with this MCP trying to get it to work with this, and it's not working the way that I wanted it to. Why am I descending? All right, where was I? I think I'll pause my track IR so I'm not bouncing around, constantly looking around at different things. I should have flown the Warrior. I haven't touched that in a little while now. Wait, you didn't get your coffee yet? I've been drinking mine for the last 5 minutes. I'll slurp it like... no, I'm not going to slurp it this time. It flies well now? That's good. Quartz in the Kodiak, but it shows up as a TBM for me. Let's see if it stops at 14,000 this time.
Scotty, for your pilot edge oral exam the first question is, whose birthday is it? And the second question is this IFR or VFR? Kappa.
Well, the first question for whose birthday it is, it would be every day it's Conti's birthday. And I'm flying it like IFR, but so I'm flying it at 14,000 instead of 14,500, but not unpiloted, so I didn't bother putting in squat code or anything, and really couldn't even be bothered with it right now. You were pushing her good on the climb out. Yeah, it wasn't a very good climb out either. I should have... well, whatever. It's not like I had it vectors or anything like that. We just kind of did whatever we did. Usually every answer is the wrong answer for me. Oh, here we go with that again. I haven't seen that one for a while, Peter. I thought you were going to say, when I first seen the shopping days, I started thinking, well, it's not 94 days till Christmas, but all right. Have you actually been keeping track of those days? I don't mind the Steam version. I like it better than the G1000 Asobo base version. But I haven't flown it that much yet either. Like, I think this is probably maybe the 4th, 5th time I touched this plane. Why did you have that airport? Because I think it's one of the ones that would have come with one of the world updates. That probably would have been included in the base package from the sim. Plus, it's not like there's much to it anyways. You probably have Lake Tahoe too, I'd imagine. Ah, there's an app for that, okay. This might be a bit of a long flight. Maybe I should have chosen a shorter one. Or broken it up in two. But it doesn't matter. We'll keep on going anyways. I could have gone over to... actually, there would have been a lot of choices to go to, really. Oh well, well, we took off from Nevada. We're headed over to California anyways, so it works. And then we'll see if we can find a short flight from there, maybe up to Reno or Truckee, Tahoe, or I don't know. We'll see. It's funny, I switched from the West Europe server, or Northern Europe server that I was on before because there's a lot of fighter jets on it. And then I switched to this one and then there's even more. So in and around 50, 75, probably at around 90 miles, we'll probably start our descent into Tahoe. I think, unless we change our minds and go somewhere else, and at that point, but I'm not planning on it because I like flying into there because it looks nice. I did a flight in there a few days ago by myself or whatever, just to see what it was like, because I actually never did a flight into there yet. I'm not used to streaming this early. Usually I stream, I mean, with it being later, usually I'm more loopy and a little more goofy and stuff like that compared to right now where I'm a little bit slower, I guess. Or I've just gotten used to playing golf and messing up constantly. Let's see if the Kodiak's keeping up. He is. I can see the light still, so he's within, what is it, 5 miles? A lot of A320s out there right now. So I was saying earlier, at some point I will do a flight on Pilot Edge when I'm a little more comfortable talking to chat and doing this at the same time, but right now I'm not there yet. Not even close to being at that point yet. Maybe when I'm done all the I ratings, I'll start doing that. You can even hear the O2 flowing back or flowing in the back. That's actually pretty cool. Yep. It's a nice approach, actually. Like, it's a nice flight into there. I actually wonder what the weather is there right now. Looks like the winds are still in favor of runway 36, but it's only a 3-knot headwind. Winds are 40 at 3 knots. That was 53 minutes ago. Chip detector. God damn it. Of course that had to happen today. Just wind. Yeah, the other day when I did a flight some flights in here, it was actually pretty wet and miserable in some areas, it looked like. Yeah, California actually looks really good in the sim compared to a lot of other areas. But I think it helps too when you're in SoCal that there's not a whole lot of trees or anything either, so you kind of just see the ortho and that's it. So you don't really see the trees not really blending in far out or anything like that either, which kind of helps a little bit. You're too low. You're coming up from K Gab? Okay. Ah, there you are. You're in the 3 King Air. Hoping to get water staying around longer on aprons and runways. Then it'll be perfect. Yeah. How far out from Tahoe are we? We are... Here, let me double check. Roughly around 95 miles, 95 nautical miles, I think. Something like that. Pretty close to that anyways. Yeah, a long ways, but it's not too bad in this plane. Like, we should be there. Actually, this is actually going longer than I thought it was going to. I figured we would already be halfway there by now, or more. Because we started taking off, what would it have been? Probably around 12:25, 12:30 or something. Where did the time go? You're only doing 140? Well, that's... Actually, I'm doing less than 140 right now, indicated. Ground speed's 156. Must have a bit of a headwind or something too right now. I'm thinking. Oh well. If we run out of time to do another flight, we'll just do another short flight somewhere, like just take off and fly VFR to another airfield that's close or something. We'll land at Tahoe and just take off and head in another direction, like maybe across the lake or something up towards... Actually, Reno's not that far. We should be able to make that easily before 2 o'clock. $135 rather? Ah, close enough. My coffee's cold already, and I haven't had it that long either. Usually it stays warm longer. She's purring now. That was a huge headwind. You flew from LAX up toward Mount Shasta, and it was like a 70 knot headwind most of the time. Okay, well that kind of explains them, because usually I'm doing 140 indicated. Usually at this power setting, I think, or more actually. You have engine fails on? I probably don't, otherwise we would have been down already, I'm thinking. I keep telling myself whenever I start next flight I'm going to use the checklist, and I never end up doing that. One of these days. Maybe when I sit down and I feel like I have more time and I'm not feeling kind of rushed or anything, we'll I should go through a checklist properly and do things the right way. That plane is nice now. Yeah, one day I'll get it. There's a few planes I want to get at some point. I'm just not ready to get them yet. I don't think I would wait and see if they come on sale at some point or something like that, I think. Oh yeah, now you're passing me. I know it's like 99 Tango's on his way now. Should catch up no problem in the 350 though. 414 is awesome too, yeah. Sim says that a lot. Starting to see what people mean by the Bravo being a little bit too big because I keep bumping it constantly when I go to reach for my mouse and stuff like that. Too bad you couldn't take like a piece of electrical tape and stick it over top of that. It's funny how you look so much lower for some reason, even though you're only like 500 feet below me right now, but it looks like it's more for some reason. Oh yeah, you're catching up quick. I'm almost tempted to turn off live weather so that headwind's gone. But then that'd be cheating. Yeah, we can land on 3-6. Actually, I think that's the runway that the winds are in favor of anyways, isn't it? Yeah. I'll come in, I'll do the right traffic pattern in the right traffic pattern in there. That should work out fine. We'll do a right downwind in the 3-6. Might have to extend that downwind a little bit though. Or, I don't know, something rather, along the way, along the lines. Now you're at one. Need adaptive cruise. You were so tempted in this location. Indicator was 180 with the headwind. It took like 2 hours. Yeah, that RPM. Just ignore it all. It'll keep flying. Just don't pay attention to the gauges.
F for great vis but poor in direction.
Thank you for the bitch here, Aeroflyer. It's there just cruising. That's good. So we got about 71 nautical miles to go now. I need another coffee soon, I think. But I'll probably wait till we're completely done. All right. Can see something up ahead. Looks like a river. But I don't think it is. Oh no, it is. Walker River. Coffee lyric, okay. And laundry too. The camp add-on rocks? I didn't know there was a camp add-on. I don't have a lot of add-ons. I'll have to take a look at that too. Hawker, she can barely stand up. Oh god. Oh man. I feel tired today. I'm not ready to go back to work yet. I wish I had holidays left still. What was I looking at then? So the elevation of the airport when we get there is 6,268. What? Airport diagram. Yeah, 6,268 for that, for runway 36. It's a bit of a down slope to the other end, but it doesn't really matter. I'm not worried about that. The heading is 359.7, so we'll just say 360. You have the airport up in Navigraph too. Oh, Ray. Ryan Way. God. How's it going? How are you doing? Peter Louise Mooney. I gotta work on the mind again now, so I keep getting distracted by other things going on. Yeah, the PMS does come in, and I'm using the TDS though right now. Myself instead. I didn't feel like paying for the the PMS one. The only thing I don't like about the TDS is that you can't update the nav data, and I've been finding lately there's been a lot of places I've been flying into that it's actually missing a lot of things. I think a lot of the more major airports it's fine still, but a lot of the smaller airfields and stuff, it's missing certain approaches and stuff like that aren't there for some reason. And even some airports actually. Hey, Club Teak. Good evening. Oh, work wasn't too bad for you today. Yeah, the PMS is nice. It's nice that the NavDat updates in it too. Just there's some things that has that this doesn't have, and then there's some things that this has that doesn't have. But yeah, they've all got their good points. This has the charts too, actually, but not all the charts. Obviously, if it's missing some approaches and stuff like that. But I guess if you really want to, you can add in every waypoint one by one and put the altitudes in anyways. Doing good, hopping in. Hoping to get in the air soon. Saw me in other streamers being got shouted out, and sure enough was able to catch me online. Well, that's good. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate that. 9 p.m. now, chilling in bed already as you're up at 5 a.m. again. I hate those early morning starts. How come you're watching me when you're in bed? You should be sleeping instead of watching this. You feel like you're wasting your time right now. What was I looking at there? Again, early mornings are the worst. I'm not looking forward to getting up early again tomorrow for work. Well, actually, I don't have to get up too early tomorrow because I got to go for an appointment first. Then I'll be going to work after that. But I found out I do have to go out of town again, though, so I will be getting up early every day, I think, for the next 6-7 days. You work till 10 p.m. at night? Oh, there goes 99 Tango into King Air. I forgot I had that turned off where the planes disappear. Is that the Steam Gauge King Air 99 Tango, or is that the Asobo one? You're at 62, 230 RPM, or 2030, or 2030. Oh god, I can't even say the numbers today. I slept last night, but it obviously didn't help. Bit windy too. How do you like it, 99 Tango? I watched Conti fly it so far, but he's the only one I watched fly it, and I haven't really watched it all that closely or anything. Someone mills him out there. We're out here. Looks like you're hauling pretty good in that thing. Like it, but bad at it. Bad at it. Nah. I'm bad at this. The chip detector warning's on. I'm not sure, Quirt. Well, your lurking is better than somebody else we know, Peter. So we'll call it lurking if you want. Even though I know you're still here anyways. Oh, you can see the lake. We're getting close. Only 46 miles to go.
Peter Mooney, since you can't read chat, I will have to use TTS to page you. Kappa.
Oh god. I don't know if that's a good use of bits though, Aeroflyer. Maybe I should make that a channel point redemption too so people can use it. I'll think about that one. I've got a week to think about it and see whether if I add it on the next day's off or not. It's not like I have much for channel point redemptions anyway, so that might not be a bad one to add actually. Even some of these ones are stupid. Like, I never usually have sub mode only on too, so I might as well get rid of that one. Modify a single emote. I really don't have any emotes to modify anyway, so that's one I can get rid of. Yeah, I gotta do something. Oh no.
I just flew over a golf course and saw Scotty with his caddy Bilby in the hazard. That doesn't seem promising, Kappa.
I think you're catching on to me too much now. I think you know me too well, that I'm always in the hazards. Oh god.
Thank you for understanding, Aeroflyer, and for your willingness to incur the ruinous expense required to communicate with me. I don't really have anything else to say, but since I'm spending all this money on text-to-speech, I figure I had better get my money's worth.
I did cut it off again. I thought I fixed that last night. No, okay, I'm gonna finish reading it. I'm also wondering whether or not Scotty has gotten around to figuring out what makes the text-to-speech cut off, and if so, has he fixed it yet? Or fixed it? No, apparently not. I thought I had it figured out, but I don't. Oh god, I wish I could figure that one out. I guess that answered your question there pretty quick there, didn't it, Peter? Now this will be the test to see whether if you're lurking or not. Fail! You used the lol emote. But I'll let it slide this time. Oh no.
Peter Mooney, the TTS was received. Thank you for being so reachable.
It didn't say Kappa this time. God. But thank you for the bit cheer, Peter, and thank you for the bit cheers again, Aeroflyer. Oh, man.
Kappa.
Kappa. Oh, that's why, because it was the Kappa bit cheer. That's why I didn't say Kappa. Never mind. Why did you waste it on that, though? Don't waste your bits. Use them where it's more worthwhile. I think I like the other music better now than this non-DMCA stuff, but oh well. I've got it backwards, you're not trying to lurk. What you're working on is just visual. So you're paying attention to what I'm saying. Okay, well, I'll read out every message in chat then so you can hear what's going on without having to look at chat then. Then you don't even have to read it. You can be filled in on what's going on still. Jesus, Quirt took right off. He's long gone. I can see the tag still, but I can't see his lights or anything. Thank you. You're welcome. We'll keep flying at takeoff settings. Maybe if I dump some of the weight, that'll help. Well, probably not enough anyways. So I think when we start our descent, we'll start descending a little bit slower at first, and then we'll, because we got to clear one mountain there still, it looks like, or what, some peaks. Geez, we might only get one flight in today. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll keep on going and then we'll raid Conti or something and when he starts, because I think he started around 2 p.m. Not like I've given him a raid yet, because usually I'm, well, usually on at completely different times, and I never have any real schedule because I just never have time. Then I don't even have to pick either who I'm going to raid. I already know. It's already decided on. And today it should work, seeing as I'm logged in. I don't know why it logged me out last night. I had to change my password and everything because I couldn't even get back in with my password. It was weird. It wasn't hacked or anything. No, I just think it was a Twitch thing, or I forgot what my password was. But I still don't know why I got logged out though. Andrew Whiplash. That Peter Mooney is practicing the art of which of the three wise monkeys is more beneficial to his masterworks in progress. There you go, Peter. I read the message for you so you can hear it. I'm your text to speech. Instead of point two when I read messages now, because I always see the ad symbol in front, I'll see people, or I'll be talking to somebody and I'll always say at in front of their name too. Like, people wonder what's wrong with me when I do that. They're like, why are you saying at? Why not just my name? So I think we'll start down to 900 feet for now. Coming up shortly, and then we'll descend a little bit faster after that. Did I say 900 feet or 9,000 feet? If I said 900, I mean 9,000. Yeah, maybe we'll take off from Lake Tahoe and we'll fly over to Reno afterwards. Just hand fly over there, seeing as how it's short. I think it's decided on. Even 99 Tango took right off too. I'm slow. I'm going really slow. Even now too, like I'm even slowing down even more. I think the farther west we get, the slower, I mean, the more the winds are. Oh, now I start descending or whatever, that'll give me a bit of speed. There we go. See if this helps a little bit. Maybe it's because the engine's cooked too and we're starting to die a little bit. The banana setting on the G1000s made your life so much easier. My guess is he's lurking, probably working on stream stuff right now. All right, that's ready to go when it's time. I think we're descending at a good pace. That we're not going to be descending too quick anyways. To where we're going to be a little bit too low. Actually, I should check what my out. I'm just going to hit B anyways. I'm not even going to worry about changing that. Well, we've gained a little bit of speed anyways. 10 knots at least. I think I'm gonna go into heading mode actually, and we'll fly over towards there. So we'll fly ahead of 270 for now. And that should bring us in over that lower part there. I think I said the elevation at the runway was 6,200 and something, so we'll descend down to 73,000 once we get over that ridge there. It's bumpy today, your tin cans flying all over the place. Yep. I'd imagine when we get over the mountain ridge there too, it'll probably end up being bumpy when we go into land. The other day it was actually pretty bumpy when I did a flight into here. See, right now, you're pretty well at the same altitude as I am. Or elevation or whatever, but yet you look like you're higher for some reason now. It's kind of weird how that works in the sim. It's like it's not matching up like it should be for some reason. It's not syncing. I like this area. I was hoping actually to come here at some point in the future, IRL, see it. I'm hoping I still am. I'm just not sure yet. I was planning on taking a trip down to the States now that travel's a little bit better than what it was, but still undecided on that. I've been down to Oregon, I've been to Washington enough. I figured now it's time to go to California and see it for a change. And Lake Tahoe, Mammoth would be another place I'd want to go to, I think, actually. I'm sure there's other places, I just can't think of them right now. So another 1,500 feet to go. We'll be at 19. Actually, no, we got more than that still to go. We're only at, yeah, about 200 or a little over 2,000 feet to go, and then we'll be at our 9,000 feet, and then we'll start our descent again down to, what did I say, 73,000 or 7,300? I mean. I gotta start writing these places down. I think you mentioned a couple of other places once before too, Arrow Flyer, that I forgot to write down. I'll have to look back in your messages and see what it was again. I think we need to start down a little bit faster than this. I think we're gonna be a little bit too high now. Pull back the power a little bit. We'll pull it back a lot, actually. Read in his photogrammetry, you think? Landing just now, and it looks really nice in the sim. Oh yeah, a little bumpy going over the ridge here. There's the field. We might have to extend the downwind a little bit if we can. We're not entering at a 45 degree anymore, so I'm not worried about that part of it. Well, we might be all right. I think we'll make a turn to head in 180 for now. We'll self-vector ourselves in. We're still a little high. I have a feeling it's going to be a rough one for me for some reason today. Yeah, this is not going to be good. Well, we might be all right. You know what I think I just realized I didn't do? Oh no, I did put flaps up before. All right, autopilot off. Not doing a very good pattern. Wait for it to say terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. So I think what we'll do is we'll land. I'm gonna back taxi and then just take off and head towards Reno. Hey, look, there's a tower there. A cell tower. Oh, I overshot that, didn't I?
500.
That was terrible. I think when we head up to Reno, I'm not going to get fancy with the approaches either. We'll just do a straight in, I think, for one of the runways. Oh, I'm going to float this one. Not on the center line either. Brutal. The winds aren't even that bad and I couldn't get it right. Hey, Wilson Hats. Good evening. Good morning. All right, taxi lights on. We'll back taxi to 236, and then we'll take off and head towards Reno. Actually, I'll come over to the ramp first, and we'll get a screenshot. But thanks for flying along, you guys, though. That was fun, having the extra people around. I just heard a teak noise. What was that? That was weird. All right, I'll come park beside you and then we'll get a screenshot and then I'll post that into Discord and then we'll take off and head south. I mean, head north up towards Reno if you're going to fly along again. Don't see 99 Tango anymore, so I'm guessing he must have logged off now because it was quite a while actually. That flight took longer than I thought it was going to. I figured we would have been done at least 15 minutes ago.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Crap, my mic's been muted for a while. Did I say good? Did you guys hear me say goodnight to Club Teak? Damn it. I can't remember what the last thing was that I said. Not remember the last thing you would have heard me say was. Oh no. I bet it was peaceful too, wasn't it? Damn it. Oh, crap. Yeah, the only person that would usually catch that isn't here for some reason. Well, I know there's a reason, but yeah. No, it's not my style, but thanks Windsor Spitfire for the follow earlier too. So I guess I kind of know when you weren't hearing me anymore was when that happened. Yeah, I'm not usually silent. It's just I've muted my mic and I forgot to unmute it, or actually I don't even remember muting my mic now. Al 75, hello. Thanks for the follow too. Sorry, Quirt. I guess yeah, I took the screenshot and then I got seen that you said you're going to lurk or whatever for a few minutes, but thank you for flying along and yeah. You thought I fell asleep? Well, that's always a possibility. Oh God. Of course I had to be muted. So Club T probably didn't hear me say goodnight when he said he was heading off to bed. But if you're still here, I hope you hear it now. Oh God. No, House 75, otherwise it wouldn't be interesting at all. Oh, I should have started my descent already. Damn it. Gotta drop quick. Pull the power right back. Actually, that was a lot quicker than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, so I was saying we will wrap this flight up Hopefully the time works out just right after I say some thank yous to Raid Conti if he's started by then. As long as he's not a few minutes late or anything. Maybe I'll do a 360. What did I say the field elevation? Well, actually, you guys didn't hear me say what the field elevation was, but I think it's 4,400, so we'll descend down to 5,400 instead for now. Yeah, I'm going to do a 360, then we'll lose some elevation that way. And then we will straighten out our approach for 3-4 right. Brutal, wicked. I haven't done that for a while, muting the mic and forgetting about it. Yeah, I was talking away too, Quirt, and nobody was hearing me. And I can't remember mostly what I talked about now either. Yeah.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
There it goes. Great. Let's hand fly it. It'll be more fun that way. You muted the mic on VATSIM and done nothing but block other pilots when you meant to talk. That's funny. I haven't done that yet. I'm sure it's bound to come at some point, though. Give it a little bit of power because otherwise we're going to stall. That was terrible. The first flight was all right, but the rest of it kind of just went downhill after that. Great. I don't think I've ever done flight into this airport yet, actually. Maybe once, but that would have been a while back where I wouldn't remember it anyways. I wish people would have told me that I was muted. I'm not even sure how long I was muted for now. I don't remember even muting the mic, to be honest. Must have been when I coughed or something. I think it might have been just after we landed, I think. Actually, that probably was when it was. That's probably when I was taxiing. Lights a torch. It's funny how you thought it was elevator music too, because that's almost kind of what it makes me think of right now when I listen to this stuff also. Oh yeah, floated again. Oh, I'm not making that one. So I plan on getting off at Juliet. Almost didn't wake that one either. I was slowing down too late. Rolling it out for too long. Hey, Elon Skywalker. Thank you for the 100 bits and welcome on in. Well, I was gonna say I haven't seen you in a while, but it was only yesterday, I think. And House 75, I don't know if you heard me before too, but thanks for the follow as well. I guess I might have been muted at that point too when you did that. Kind of an ugly FBO, but I guess it's supposed to be Atlantic Aviation here, but it looks like it's supposed to be more like a cargo hub or something in the default scenery. All right, we'll shut this down. We'll say some thank yous, and then we'll see if someone started yet by that point. Leads off. All lights can come off. It must have been peaceful, wasn't it? Probably nice and quiet and relaxing. All right, pause that. We'll go to the outside view. And we'll go back and ASMR flight simming. New thing. Actually, if you watch Sim Caesar long enough, he used to have his aviation ASMR also, where he used to have a sound every once in a while, and play that sound. I think the last one I remember hearing was the APU sound or something like that, I think. All right, where are we at? So going back to the start, we had Hawker Driver that came in with the raid and a follow at the start of the stream. Thanks again, Hawker Driver, for being over the 14 viewers. I know you're not here now, but thank you though. You're probably getting ready for Pilot Edge later on, I'd imagine. Firebird 911 came in with a follow. Fly Runway Heading came in with a follow as well too. Peter Mooney came in with the bit cheer. Aero Flyer came with the bit cheer. Nine Tango came with the follow and flied along with us as well too. Aero Flyer came with with the bit cheer. Actually,
thank you, Scotty.
thank you, Aero Flyer. Actually, Aero Flyer came with a few bit cheers then at that point, and then Peter came with another bit cheer. Aero Flyer with another. Oh no. Thank you for the 100 bits again, Wilson Nats.
Thanks, Scotty.
Scotty. Peter came with a bit cheer again. Arrow Flyer with another couple bit cheers. Windsor Spitfire with the follow. Thank you, Windsor Spitfire, for that again. I wish I didn't have my mic muted at the time. And Hell 75, same with you as well too. Thanks for coming with the follow. Good to see you after seeing you on the other streams there lately as well. And I wish my mic wasn't muted then either. Thank you again. Elon Skywalker came with a 100-bit cheer. Arrow Fire with another bit cheer, and then Wilson Hats with 100 bits. So has he started yet? No. Actually, he's just started, it looks like. Perfect. All right, everybody, thanks for coming by for the stream today. I didn't think I was gonna get one in. I was actually thinking I was gonna be more doing one later on. Thank you, Arrow Flyer, for that. And yeah, it was nice that it worked out for at least a couple hours, but I gotta get going now and get some stuff done before I head off to work tomorrow morning for another 7-day turn. So with that, we will start the raid here. This one I'll get right because it's easier to. I mean, I don't know the spelling offhand. I mean, already and mess it up. So everybody, thank you for coming. Yeah, like I said, thank you for coming by again, and yeah, thanks for flying along, Court. And 9910 goes well, and that made it that much better too, and I really appreciate that. Hopefully we'll get to do it again soon. I'll plan on trying to do more next off cycle, depending on how I'm feeling and stuff like that. I'll definitely try to get more streams. And again, I think Dean doing these ones the last few days have really helped me a little bit also, as far as my mood and everything like that. But we'll see you all later. See you next time, Arrow Flyer. You too, House 75 will see you over in the other stream.